Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with their automatic bid. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10. Touchdown, SC. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Cooper. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So USC's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. No, kick it away here. Running it back, it's DeMarco. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the pass is incomplete. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. A low line drive, ugly punt. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
On most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, and he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And the Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Branch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championship.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it? Going for a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. One more play before they head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Branch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
And the Hoosiers will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback.
Touchdown, Indiana. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's caught downfield. The game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got it. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 3rd down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Hoosiers trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Looking for a gap. It's Green. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here to help their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. They'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Look at him run through those tacklers. Wow, it's another broken tackle. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.